video request a couple of days ago about when I did the henna hair dye video, and the request was what hair dye did I use to get my hair bright red. And in the video I mentioned that it's the hair dye that I think I read Florence from Florence and the Machine Uses and Rhianna Uses. So I was going to just quickly show you the hair dyes that I use, and hopefully it'll help some people out there that have been wondering this. I know that when I was dyeing my hair this colour, I did a bit of research and there were quite a few people on the net asking the same question and nobody seemed to know the answer. So I'm going to show you right now. The hair dye that I use is by Fudge, and you need to go to a hair salon to get this done. If your salon doesn't stock this hair dye, you can ask them to order it in, and they should be able to order it in within 24 hours. So the hair dye is Fudge Headpaints. That's the box, and it's in 88.46. That's the colour you need to ask for. I'm going to like puncture the end of it because it's white until you add the activator. But one of the other things you need to do is ask, and not many people know this, and not many salon colourists do it. You need to ask for a intensifier made by Fudge, and it's in exactly the same tubing and packaging as the hair colour. However, this is pure pigment. The top kind of trainer at Fudge described it to me as like cake colouring. It's like pure pigmented, and I'm going to squeeze some of this out onto some watercolour paper so that I can show it to you. It's sealed at the moment. I'm just going to use the cap to open it. Okay, so I've opened it. I'm going to put a glove on because I don't want to get it on my skin. See, my gloves are really orange because I'm dyeing my hair. This isn't the colour it turns out, by the way. This is because I've hennaed my hair recently, and I wanted it to get darker. So okay, this is the intensifier, and I'm just gonna like put a little bit onto my brush here, like that. You mix this in with the hair dye, and that is the colour of the intensifier. So I just put some on some watercolour paper. As you can see, it's a real deep orange. Now, if you get 88.46, which is the colour that I used on my hair, and I will post some pictures in a second. You can get really, really bright, vivid results using that, especially if you mix it with the intensifier. You can also buy to mix in with your conditioner. The thing that I was just saying then is called Paint Box, and this is in Goldfinger, and this is a temporary hair dye that you can mix in with your conditioner to get really, really great vivid results. Now I'm going to just mix it with this. You can see it's not as pigmented, but if you were to use that every time you washed your hair, it would keep the pigment bright in your hair, and also it would like help with toning the hair if it like kind of washes out a bit and looks a bit washed out. So that would be my advice for dyeing your hair to get those kind of results. In regards to using a hair dye to get Rhianna style hair, basically hair colour, I would recommend using the 88.46 or the one down from that, and not using as much intensifier, or getting a pure red intensifier. They also do the Paint Box in pure red. I think it's called Cherry, and they're also really great. So that would be my tip for getting Rhianna red hair. But I mean, depending on your natural base colour, and by base colour I mean what your hair naturally grows at. Mine's quite a light base colour, because if you just look at my eyebrows, they are really quite pale, and so my hair takes quite easily to these kind of dyes. But you can ask the hairstylist to lighten the hair and bleach it for applying this dye. So if you've got any other questions about this kind of hair colour, just drop me a message and I'll do my very best to. I don't actually know of any problems that anyone's had with this hair dye. I haven't experienced any, but it's always probably best to do a skin patch test, either behind your ear and the crease of your elbow, just to make sure that you're not going to have a reaction to it, because let's be honest, nobody wants to have a nasty reaction to the chemicals they put in hair dye. I don't think there's too many chemicals in the Fudge hair dye. I'm pretty sure when I bought it, the lady at Fudge, the educator, said that it was quite natural dyes. So that's what I've been told, but it's probably best to just double check anyway. So anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you next time.